Hey guys, what's going on? So a couple of hours ago, the GM Orville posted Chapter 8 preview. So we're going to go through this together, going to give my thoughts on it, and got this sexy castle staring at us. Castles. But let's begin. So he starts off by saying, I have huge news for all of ya. Everyone has been waiting for King's Raid. Yes, that's so true. Released for a long time. So today I'd like to give you a preview for Chapter 8, which will be released soon. Yes, should be this Thursday actually. So in like 3 days or something. Hoorah. Some of you have seen a bit through the Korean website, but still I brought you more information via the GM note today. First of all, Chapter 8's special attendance board will be added. It's an attendance board that you can acquire various rewards for 7 days. Let's take a sneak peek below. So this should start after the maintenance on Thursday. Alright, looks like we got a unique weapon ticket. I think that's a random one. Got a 1 day EXP and gold boost going on there. Okay, and some more stuff, obviously, because it's for 7 days. Cool beans. Okay, now let's get into business, shall we? Dragia Volcano the Red Dragon Temeraria. This must be the Chapter 8 map. Damn, that looks sick. Looking forward to running through that. So apparently Castle and his mates came to the volcanic area. I hope they did not catch a cold due to temperature difference. In Dragia, you must confront the demon army led by Infira, the leader of Draconics. Let's look into Draconics. Alright, so it looks like we got some new enemies going on here as well. They look pretty badass. Chapter 8 story mode battle. Alright, we got this dude. That might be the boss of the Chapter 8. Draconic Sword Mage. Sword Mage. Wonder which skills he will be using. And we got another enemy here, Draconic Mage, which will be using ranged skills. Got another dude here, a warrior. Draconic Warrior, yes. Evil Draconic Lancer. He does look indeed quite scary. Oh, here's the boss. Chapter 8 boss, Infira, the leader of Draconics. And we'll also have a bit more story going into it. Cool. What the hell? Will that look like that in game? They look creepy as all hell. I guess that's the point. But Jesus Christ, I'm scared just from a preview. And here is one of the most exciting things. They say to endure the heat in Chapter 8, your current gear's grade will increase. Ta-da, Chapter 8 gears are here. They say we have 13 basic options, 11 options will be added? Or will like 2 be removed and there will be 11 just new ones? So T8 gear additional options, all defense, M-block, oh wow, all crit resistance, P-crit resistance, all block, debuff accuracy, MP recovery on attack, M-dodge, all dodge, MP recovery per second, wow, and M-crit resistance. So that must mean, oh my good lord. In addition, T8 gears can have the same options at the same time. You can also acquire the same options upon reforging. For example, you can get a gear with 4 attack options rather than attack. Oh my god. This is gonna be crazy. The amount of min-maxing you're gonna have to do to really get someone perfect. Oh my lord. Dude, this is absolutely insane. So it seems you'll be able to choose the options by yourself to make your hero stronger. T8 gears. So looking forward to these new gears. I'm a little bit intimidated actually. It says you'll be able to choose the options by yourself, but I assume it'll still come down to RNG. So, oh man. So instead of like looking for that perfect piece of gear when you're farming, I guess, level 80 plus dragons now, it won't be attack speed, crit chance. It'll be, I don't know, it'll be like attack, crit or something until you have enough crit, and it'll be like attack speed or something. Oh man, that's gonna be crazy what people come up with. 12 attack stats. And heroes like Crow could actually become a bit better because he doesn't need attack speed. So he could have like 2 attack stats instead of attack speed. This is actually really crazy. Okay, so stay tuned. There's another one. This time it's about a new guild content. Exciting. Guild domain will be released. You'll be able to get an access for more guild content. I believe this picture was actually leaked. Ingani, I think, showed me a picture of it, and I was like, that doesn't really look like King's Raid, but apparently it is. This will be a new guild map, I guess. We have ranking board here, guild headquarters, conquest assembly, guild shop, raid out, so a whole new map just for guild. And they say after the update, your guild will be located on a floating island. Make an effort to upgrade and expand your guild. Training Center, where you can acquire various guild skills. New guild skills will be added, max HP increase, crit damage increase, world boss battle buff, and more. I actually told Ingani we should probably start saving our guild points in case that's what they're going to be using, or the activity points. So we're only doing like one hell mode boss per week until this drops, in case we need those activity points. And guild shop where you can, so I think we already have that. Maybe it'll be changed a bit. Level system will be given to the guild shop. The higher guild shop level, the more items you can purchase. Guild raid, we already know about that, but it'll just be in a different building now. Level system will be added to the guild raid building. The higher level, the more guild raid participation rewards you get. And finally, guild conquest. Ooh, compete with other guilds twice a week. Here we go, boys. We have GVG. I'm gonna have a pretty busy Thursday, I guess. Oh, geez. Oh, wow, and we're gonna be having a guild conquest boss. So I guess maybe we're not actually going to be fighting the other members of the guild, but we're going to be like fighting this mega boss, and whichever guild can do the most damage to it, like wins that fight. And here he is in all of his glory. It looks freaking badass. So when you're doing chapter 8 hell, it really will be hell. They say when chapter 8 is released, try to join a guild for much more fun content. This is what we have prepared for the preview. You'll be able to find more details in the patch note on the 14th of June, which is on Thursday. We will try our best for more content and service. Have a great time with King's Raid. And that's it for the preview. My god, this was worth the wait, I would say. I'd say one of the biggest things, and this is just a preview, keep in mind, but I'd say one of the biggest things, of course, is the entire change with the guild. We're going to be having guild conquest, guild versus guild apparently, so it'll really be a motivation to work harder and get your gears up, because you're actually going to be fighting other guilds. You have to be strong for your guild, you know, you have other people depending on you now. The gear change is also massive, not only that we're going to be having T8 gear, but the fact we have all these additional options, and the fact you can have multiple options on the same piece of gear. Again, I'm really looking forward to seeing what people come up with. I think it's very interesting. It'll get creative, I guess. There's going to be a lot more variation. So yeah, there'll definitely be a lot more stuff to grind, more goals to achieve now with T8 gear. So I guess it's about time to get back to farming, at least starting on Thursday again for that sweet T8 gear. Of course, we'll have more details on Thursday while the patch is going, so I'll make a follow-up video then. We'll skip all the things we talked about in this video and focus on any other new thing they throw in there. Now let's read some comments. Farron says, with this new option, there will be no more perfect gear. The good side is there will be much more variation, but the bad side, there may be some broken and cancerous combinations. And yes, they need to improve Reforged things, like not limit it to one option only, or make Reforged tickets more easily obtainable. And I do have to agree with Farron, actually, for the most part. I do think Reforged tickets should be more easily obtainable, especially with this change, and maybe they will be. We have to wait and see for that. Because think about if you want a piece of gear with 4 attack stats on it. What are the chances for that to happen? Way worse now than a perfect gear would have been back in the day. This guy wants to quit because of doubles of an option. I think that's a pretty dumb reason to quit, but I do sort of see where he's coming from, because that will of course increase the grind. Considering how many more variables there are into getting the gear you want, you could actually see it in another way as well. Like if you get a piece of gear with 2 crit stats on it, for example, that means another piece of gear doesn't need crit necessarily, or once you have all the crit you need, you know, maybe you don't need crit damage as much on this piece of gear, so in a way it kind of evens out a bit. We'll have to really see and wait until the patch actually drops so we can experience it firsthand, I would say, because right now all I can do is imagine how it's actually going to be, and who knows. Jason here says, lol, it's kind of funny how many stupid people here are complaining about the gear option change, not even having any form of imagination on their minds. This actually allows other dragon sets more flexible and not just farming your typical black dragon set, and your typical Scarlet 100% crit resistance can easily be countered by full attack options. It's not about farming for the perfect options, it's about making a strategy out of the options that are given to you. And I pretty much agree with him as well. Like I was saying earlier, there'll be a lot more variety, so at the end of all your farming, you know, you could look at the pieces of gear you have and sort of, you would have to add everything up to see what it would eventually come out to, but that last sentence that Jason says there is about making a strategy out of the options that are given to you is a good and valid point. But yeah, I guess that'll pretty much do it for the Chapter 8 preview. Make sure to tell me what you think about it in the comments down below. Again, I'm quite excited for Chapter 8 to arrive. Looking forward to reading the patch notes on Thursday while it is actually under maintenance. I don't know if we even have the times, but I imagine this maintenance will go for a long time, considering how big it is. Also, leaving a like if you did happen to enjoy is always greatly appreciated. Thanks, as always, for watching. And until next time.